Coba deh satu guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Okay.
And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Calafiori cuts out the pass. Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. And the keeper's given it away. And this is Forlan. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well played, well sorted out.
Okay.
Raul. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Oh, sorry.
And that is out of play. Beraldo tries to clear. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot-stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni. Back to the keeper. Pickford. Dominance, commanding a true colossus between the posts. Now it's Forlan, and it's Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the shot!
Aduh.
Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Oh, decent chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cafu in acres of space out wide. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And this is Forlan. Pressing high and with purpose. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And he's intervened well there. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Forlan has given away a free kick.
Apa ya Forlan ya? Kenapa kamu Forlan?
Rising over the bar.
Van Basten will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Cafu. Bastoni. And Serginho. Conte. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Played into space out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Nice control.
The Reds certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Mantap bos.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, can they get him away? He'll play through for the wide man.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Played it again.
Jangan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Woi.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Halo guys.
And we're underway again.
Urawa Reds really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter.
Pergerakannya
Just
udah
looked a step too slow on everything.
dibaca pergerakannya, Bo.
Aimed in towards the centre. That is a brilliant interception.
Urawa Reds clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here.
Waduh,
It's a goal kick.
bingung saya mau ngapain.
That's a throw.
Wih,
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get a chance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
mendekat. Waduh,
And that is as far as they're going to go.
ini
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. No, again, there's no way through. He has found the way through.
wih,
Sending in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Here's a man in form. That's a good run down the left.
Rahul.
He won't be happy
Nice,
with
Rahul.
that one.
Aduh, Rahul.
Beraldo. Has a look and plays it forward. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Waduh.
Bellingham! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Semua pemain
Well, it's a nice idea, but the
tiba-tiba tidak bisa mengumpan.
Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ljungberg. He's shooting chance. And he was there to get a vital
banyak ini.
touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ada.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Forlan. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Forlan. Bastoni gets a foot in here.
Sabar deh.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's nice. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. And that's really well manoeuvred. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Knocks it out wide. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Ah, apa sih?
Raul. Caicedo. Raul. Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Coming on the field is number 12, Turnbull.
Wih, Saliba.
Could set him on his way. He's found the way through. Played in deep.
Well played and well cleared. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper and claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
That has ended up in no man's land. Raul Reds looking to pass their way through.
Aduh, Van Dijk.
Calafiori calmly anticipates. And this is Van Basten. Caicedo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Has been indicated.
Bellingham. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ljungberg. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of try.
30 turunnya. 31. Ganti ada siapa? Tah kali. Waduh.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Gaskan dulu guys.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed. And we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo, Lewandowski. Mbappe.
Wih.
That's an excellent interception.
Mana ya?
Eto. Great vision. Oh, super find. Shot could be on.
Nice.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Forlan. He's got away.
Wih.
Forlan was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eto. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Threads one in. Saliba cuts it out. That is good alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good ball, good take. He's through. Forlan! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vitinha, over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's picked his way through. He's gone direct here. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! They've scored! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Good goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten. Now it's Drogba. Good read, needed to be. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham, certainly one of the players of the week. And this is Drogba. Oh, that's fabulous. He's onside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. He's through and a chance! Quick to
Mbappe.
recover this. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Caicedo. And he's worked it through. He's found a way through. It's Lewandowski.
Wadah,
It's hit
Lewandowski.
the woodwork and out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Ui. Chết.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Urawa Reds clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot, surely! They've done it!
Menyerang kali.
Grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish.
He's having a shot!
Nice.
Really well taken goal. And just like that, he hits 50. And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Urawa Reds head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we're underway again. Darren Fletcher is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Milan looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Dembele. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bergomi has it out wide, and he's got tall. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vitinha plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. Decent chance! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan on the spot for parity. And he scores! Back in business! not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
For Milan, after 64 minutes, is number 18.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe gets flagged offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski.
Oh,
He
great
is
feet,
through
that.
here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Costa Curta. Drogba chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Van Basten. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And he's quick to get it clear again. Forlan. It's played through for him. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Raul Reds presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Oh, great save by Dida. Ah, good steal, he just read it. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Eto'o. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. The referee's awarded a free kick. Darren Fletcher did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, the referee had given him a chance, and now he has to show him yellow. He has to.
And this is Drogba. And it's Drogba. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Look at the... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number
We
22.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 25, Caicedo.
Yamal,
Coming on the field.
muscular approach
Number
does
2,
pay off here.
Chouameni.
And that interception
Number 8,
was most
Modric.
necessary.
That's great
Number
positioning.
23,
So good from him.
Barella.
Eto
Substitution. There will
goes
be
for a
5
shot!
minutes.
Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. He's through, now is he in? Modric. And that is as far as it goes. Raul Reds can look back at this result with regret.
Lost track nih, lost track. Gagal satu ini gagal. Apa nih ya? Kenapa ini guys? Kamu menang. Terima kasih orang baik. Apa bang ini? Dulu gas. Untuk MP3.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Udah pura-pura sih.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his country
Goes for a shot!
Nice,
It's
Lewandowski.
there! And the game springs instantly to life.
the perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Aduh, bahaya.
So, a breakthrough already.
Ih, Saliba bengong dia.
That'll be
Sempat
a
bengong
throw-in.
dia Saliba.
Calafiori going vertical. And it's Kirkes. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Forlan. He's beaten the last man. Pass is just off target. And he's there to retrieve it. It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
There's the shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The
Right.
ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 6.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Chouameni. And he's picked it up out wide.
Yep.
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here?
Aduh.
Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lewandowski! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Rower Reds presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Brilliant save from Alisson. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, nice one too, very nice. He's had a shot!
Aduh.
It's in. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and
Wait.
the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Hakimi.
This has become one superb
Astaga.
game of football.
This is
Gobloknya,
Goal!
gobloknya.
He scores! And the comeback is complete. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase
Boy,
in both
shit.
intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now this could real chance. Goal! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So all square and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter.
Big chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Ya. Dia nendang tu. Dah umpan juga.
Rower Reds with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Hai.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Isak receives it in a good position here, and he's onside.
Oh.
And he's gone direct here. Gerrard. Now it's Lewandowski.
Aduh,
Not much
sorry.
subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
Aduh.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Konate, Kerkez. Good running, strong and purposeful. Showing good feet. Bellingham. Takes a shot!
Aduh, mesti
Now he
pasti
wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Tchouameni does really well to win the ball
3
there.
minutes added time.
Played back in. Now it's Lewandowski. Threads one in.
Nice.
And the flag has stayed down. And the finish!
Nice.
He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Pete.
Yes.
And it's half-time here. Urawa Reds come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Urawa Reds in front after a half full of excitement. It is raining goals here. So off we go once more. Bellingham. Forlan. And it's Caicedo. And here's Lewandowski.
Ini kok begitu Levi? Anaknya, aduh, bener.
That's Fitz. Ekitike. A mixture of good defending and indecisive
Aduh.
passing. No progress.
Nice.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Caicedo.
Nice.
This is Lewandowski. He's got away. He's found some space. Shot, surely!
Nice.
It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Oi,
Urawa Reds
Abang.
go 2 up and into a
Sorry.
position of real strength.
You can certainly
Nur.
sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish
Nice
this
passing.
off.
nice.
Now it's Lewandowski. Well played. That has snuffed
No,
out the
sorry.
danger.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
Aduh,
aren't
dan
dropping
apa
back
sakit.
anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's in a great position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest.
Oh.
Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He might be in here.
Oh,
Loose ball now. He's gone for goal.
boy pula. Oi,
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
apa tu bos?
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
150.
Now it's Forlan. Great vision. And this is Forlan. Chance for a shot.
Oi, kena tiang lagi. Astaga.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Lewandowski.
Oh, funny.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oi, balik lagi dia.
Well, that is good. Super running,
Good.
sharp movement. Came up
Dua
against
minit,
a
dua minit.
defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Nak maju-maju kita.
Ekitike. Now this could be a chance. Here comes the cross. He's going for goal. Caicedo has created one goal already.
Oi,
Vitz. And here's Isak. Just eases him off the ball.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Mbappe!
aduh, Bobby.
Vitz. Alexander-Arnold.
They want to be quick
Nur.
here. It's breakaway time.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's hit it long.
Aduh.
This ended up in no man's
Oh,
land.
man.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
What
That pass isn't the best. Caicedo. Lewandowski. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe.
Nah, Bopi.
Yehi. Now the ball's gone astray.
Bopi terus Bopi.
Lewandowski. Mbappe. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Isaac on 2 now and looking for 3. Gerrard. Gravenberg.
Nice.
Kerkesh. Great ball and he's in here. Decent chance.
Nice.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Tapi ni buang. Mantap.
Bellingham does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. It's Lewandowski.
Wih, Lewandowski. Wih, sampai gitu sih.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Isaac. Number 19, Reds. Number 6, Ekitike. Number
Fernando
14,
Torres.
Gerrard.
And Alexander
Oi.
Arnold
On the field,
Nice.
pitches it off him.
Fernando Torres.
Calafiori.
Number
It's an
7,
inviting looking ball that.
Chiesa. Number 8,
Ah,
Mohamed Salah.
He won't be happy with that one.
Number 15,
Looking for a run-up.
Pelino. There will be
Nicely
1 minute
intercepted.
added time.
nice.
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Located by the gates.
Well, from behind. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Sorry.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Saya lihat apa?
Now, Franco
Nice.
Baresi still to this day
Aduh,
the
bahaya nih.
ultimate benchmark for anyone.
Bahaya nih, bahaya.
Defensive. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And that's got him off to a flyer.
Well, talking
Lagi
about
itu dia bawa bola.
setting things up from the off. That's how you start a football match.
Bang, jangan galak balik bang.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Rower Reds finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shapes to
Aduh.
shots. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Nah, kenapa saya ubah formasi ya?
Row of Reds with the corner. They're first.
Pendek.
Lewis Skelly getting this one clear.
Aduh, mundur.
And now
Waduh.
they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. There's the shot.
Wadah.
Oh, taken with
Semua maju.
2-0 and in next to no time. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look
Wadah.
unstoppable.
Raul ngapain sih Raul? Gak jelas nih Raul.
Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Punched away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Raul. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The row of Reds are already two behind. Awful start. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball. Oh, that's Mbappe! Bellingham. Look at the space here. And the shot! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Wih, jempolnya aja tuh.
And it's Forlan. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free.
Nah, kenapa ke sana?
Incoming delivery, gets back.
Waduh.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ødegaard. Now it's Musiala.
Jamal Musiala. Wih, susah sekali merebut bola.
Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Ødegaard. Bellingham, certainly one of the players of the week. It's a pretty loose pass.
The Urawa Reds are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Ødegaard. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ødegaard. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Gitu amat buang bolanya, bro.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Wih, gantengnya.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival, Lewis Skelly. And he's been shifted off it. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Raul looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Forlan. Mbappe. Bellingham turns and goes back. And a chance!
Nice.
They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did
Yang bener,
exactly
yang bener,
what
yang
was
bertahan
needed
ya.
to get back into it. That's going to make the
Oh,
boys
mati
take a
saya.
little happiness.
Takes a shot!
Nice.
Oh, what a big quick trick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forlan. Raul. Driving forward. Forlan. And it's Bellingham. Raul.
Aduh.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Aduh.
2 added minutes has been
Messi.
indicated.
And the pass is intercepted.
Aduh, mati saya.
Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options.
Kalau Fiori babak pertama udah habis
And he gets
tendangannya
through in
tuh.
a hurry. And there is the half-time whistle. Raul Reds are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Nggak.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Raul Reds get the second half started. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rodri. And they're quick to press. Oh, good-looking ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! They score!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Mbappe. Forlan, Lewandowski. And he's only too happy to take that back. Eder Militao. Ødegaard. And Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Here's Haaland. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Back into the middle. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold goes on a run down the left wing. Forlan. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Has a look and plays it forward. Saliba cuts out the pass. Modric. Can he get on the end of this? That pass has been well intercepted. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Modric. Raul Reds are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chouameni. Bellingham. Lewandowski. Played out towards the right wing. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's gone loose. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Modric. Now it's Modric.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, well measured. That is lovely. And it's Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. Rower Reds have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Modric. Modric on a charge down the left. And that's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Rower Reds are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
No way through. Forlan. Out to the left it goes. Modric. Forlan.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
There will be
Well,
one
he's not the
minute
type
added
that's
time.
short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Now it's Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. Rower Reds were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they felt...
Udah hitam. Iya di kapten ya. Boki lah.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely worked.
Dikejar coy.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But he stands tall, impenetrable. That's a shade optimistic. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, can they get him away? Very nicely done. Mbappe, that is lovely. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots!
Waduh, masa lurus gitu ndang.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
Oh, shooting chance! He scored! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first moment of real significance. Fallen! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Beckham with the clearance. Over to the left. There's the delivery. Costa Curta gets it away. Threads one in. Bellingham. Messi gets a foot in here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Azar.
Oh, sorry.
Rower Reds are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Wah! Ketinggalan bolanya.
Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Bellingham. Beckham. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Oh, that is a good... And a chance!
Waduh.
He scores!
Kena terus.
They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run. And...
Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, cracking ball.
Wih.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Shevchenko. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a
shoots!
Nice.
And he hits the net. And they get themselves in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Rowell Reds go into the lead.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. White. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Oh,
Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by
Halo Mas.
convincing. The manager can't
Gimana
go
Mas?
too easy on his
Halo
players
Mas
here. I think
Isni
they need
Wijayanti.
to
Ini cowok apa
reestablish
cewek
their
nih?
focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Rowell Reds head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
A quick reminder today that smoking
Mbak
is
Isni?
only allowed in areas
Cewek
shown
kah?
on this map.
Ya.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Here we go again then.
Aduh.
Kupchu is always looking to break lines. Passing is crisp and
Aduh,
sharp.
tolong saya.
Now it's a race for the ball. And here's Messi. He's having a go. And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's gone tall.
Nice.
That's a half-decent try. Forlan. Caicedo. Nicely spread.
Gas.
Now
Habis
it's
ini ya?
Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Here's a man in form. Lewandowski. Can he get it through?
Aduh.
Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Beckham. Now Costa Curta.
Waduh sih.
Now it's Messi.
Messi tuh bahaya nih Messi.
Stood his ground strongly.
Masih tim sepatu tuh.
Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Wadah.
Beckham. Costa Curta. Madrid looking to pass their way through.
Waduh.
He's a shot.
Kosongnya.
He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because
aduh, sabar.
and he failed to get his head up.
Shevchenko. Madrid finding their passes. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Wah, maju ke.
This looks promising. Quality ball.
Masih saya sama kiper.
And it's Kukcu. And here's Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Lewandowski,
Now it's Mbappe. Forlan.
Badah Forlan.
Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Forlan is herring after that one.
Tolol.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kukcu, he is through here. Header!
Selamat saya, selamat.
Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Tahan aja
benches.
lah, biar tidak kena gol Lazio. Woi, mati saya.
Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot. He has done it. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that.
Kok kesana umpan?
But still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Badah.
When it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, well played. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Forlan!
Bodohnya dirimu.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Turun lagi nih banyak nih. Mana pemainnya nih?
White. 2 minutes to be added on. And that's it. Well, Reds did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
And we come to you now with a
Your
quick
reflections then,
request
Jim.
for support
Look, Peter,
to our
a strength in
World
any
Charity
team
Fund.
has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Wih, 1.600 lagi. Banyak kali lagi. Isni jadikah kita mabar? Apa enggak? Mana dia? Gimana Isni jadikah? Kalah terus nih dari 17.755. Memang akun ini nggak bisa. Isni gimana Isni? Aduh.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here.
Mana ini?
Supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's... Decent chance! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Why?
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Raul, that is good alertness. Now it's Darwin. Caicedo. Raul. Looking for the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Some really good ball movement. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Aduh.
Messi. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Searching pass he's played there. Spread neatly. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mantap.
Shoots! And that is wildly off target. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! And he's done it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. And this is Messi. He's onside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Big chance!
Nah.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bopi, buang-buang peluang Bopi.
And it's Caicedo. Adams spots it and intercepts. Belletti. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Raul.
Nama
Looking for options for movement. That's really well manoeuvred. Elise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shot could be... And the shot! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Elise. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
But
It's been played through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lovely. Now then, well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Raul. Now it's Forlan. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Aduh.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Raul. Forlan. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? It's Forlan! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard.
Susah sekali manusia-manusia nyari posisi benar.
And here's Raul. Knocks it into space. Goes for a
Kok,
shot!
oi, shit.
Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And smartly reclaimed. Raul.
Hmm.
And we hit half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to
Bopi
go
kena
with the
kartu
same
lagi.
intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Hmm.
And the game has already resumed here. And here's Raul.
Aduh.
Rijkaard. Olise. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Forlan. And that is excellent.
Forlan.
Great chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Tolong dong.
Raul Reds.
Hey, offside lah.
And are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Messi. Arsenal finding their passes. Olise. And here's Messi. Messi powering for Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game.
Woi.
Cleared without hesitation. Raul Reds have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Raul threads one in.
Yeah.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Aduh.
Olise.
Mundur.
And the shot! Well,
Nggak ada yang
that wasn't
nyari.
too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Raul. And it's Caicedo.
Hai. Bang sabar
Messi
kai.
has created one goal already. He's through here. And he's being shifted off it. Forlan. Bellingham. Tries to play it through.
Kenapa ke
That's
sana?
been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Bellingham. And that looks a decent
Ih,
ball.
ya.
And he's straight offside.
Begitu dia.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe.
Bopi.
Mbappe!
Eh. Ih, bengong dia si Rahul.
Calafiori. Olise.
Mundur.
Olise looking to penetrate off it. Takes a shot!
Nice.
Caicedo. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. And he was
Aduh.
quick to react. Olise. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. Aims beyond the defence. Good read.
Kok jauh umpannya, coy.
This looks sharp. Belletti tries to pass it through. Messi looking to run onto it.
Dia harusnya nge-blitz tuh.
Caicedo. Raul.
Aduh.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Messi. And he was alert to it. Olise has got himself a free kick.
Janganlah bertengkar, jangan bertengkar.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. It's anyone's ball now. Raul looking to add to his goal. Nicely weighted ball. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Nuno Mendes.
Oh, he's going to be
Waduh,
pulled
bro.
back for that one.
Merah kah? Enggak. Nakal kamu,
Nuno
Mbappe.
Mendes. Van Nistelrooy. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rijkaard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Saliba. Bayer sends that a long way. Rijkaard. And that's been
Waduh.
intercepted.
That's great position.
Mundur.
So good from him.
That's been slipped through.
Nice.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Urawa Reds can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Nice
All
edit.
that claiming the Man of the Match award. And
Lo ingat pemain yang dulu dikenal karena masalah di luar lapangan? Ya, dia Diego Michel.
Tuh.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape.
Oh, shooting chance!
Nice.
It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Played back, clipped into space. Chance!
Nice.
And he hits the net. 2, and we've barely begun here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's 2
Aduh.
without reply.
Udah,
Well,
nak.
they're very much the better team.
Udah aja
at the
main.
moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking to cause even more damage here.
Sorry.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start.
Nice.
Eder
sorry.
Militao gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Shot a goal!
Aduh, sorry. Kenapa saya cari dia?
Good run that. Great timing. Conte. For Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham, certainly one of the players of the week. And here's Forlan. Forlan. Ploughing through the middle. Oh,
Aduh, sorry.
Early. Used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe goes for a shot. Relentless, just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Aduh, sorry.
There's no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from
Woi,
here.
shit.
Oh, good-looking ball. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Forlan. Caicedo.
Sorry.
Ricky Puig. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Raul. Bellingham. Raul.
Aduh.
Ricky Puig defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. But that has not gone well.
Jelasin. Ya, nice.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Pedri. Messi. And Van Nistelrooy!
Woi.
He scored! They're back within reach! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The
Hati-hati
keeper was
dong.
never going to stop it.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the shot!
Nice.
He has done it! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Sorry.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Real chance!
Shit.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Calafiori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Belok gitu kagak masuk.
Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball.
Nah.
Ended up in no man's land.
Nah.
And that's surely a foul free kick. And he's going to have his
Aduh.
man taken.
Nah, apa sih Portland?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite
Aye.
promising, but it turned out that was not the case.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba gets across to intercept that.
Woi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's played through for him.
Nice.
We've reached half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Urawa Reds 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Awasi anak Anda setiap saat gitu.
Here we go again. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Calafiori cuts out the pass.
Nice, Calafiori.
Forlan is onto it in a flash.
Nggak ada nyari.
Pedri. And
Wah,
here's
udah mulai
Batista.
banget dah.
Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cannavaro, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thinks about the shot. He's found a way through. And it's Caicedo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Up. Up.
Oh, it's Raul.
Up. Aduh.
Ricky Puig. And this is Forlan. Oh, that's neat. He is through here.
Kerasan dia
I
Sid.
think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
Decent chance! In he goes again.
Nice.
It's in. How many? Just how many? The golf in class.
How many?
is
Just
vast.
how many?
I can see some
How
heads
many,
dropping
many?
here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Rijkaard reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person
Oi,
before.
maju. Ya, nice.
It took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's played through for him. And now the breakaway. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Raul. That's tidy.
Boy.
Pretty clear, it is a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Wih, gak dapat kartu sih.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And that's gone route 1. Van Dijk makes the interception. Rijkaard.
Aduh.
Now it's Maradona. Nicely shaped ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Now it's Forlan. Chance! It's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Caicedo. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. There is chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Ay, sorry, bingung.
Like that, Peter, the ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Raul Reds are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really
What?
winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
Torres! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Greget.
Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Now can he finish? Adams.
Ih, Bobby.
Raul Reds have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Thinks about the shot.
Ooh.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, takes a shot.
Aduh.
Still
Nice.
way through. The defender
Ayo, maju.
is resolute.
Kesana umpannya.
Van Basten. Beckham. Oh, delightful ball. It's Maradona!
Nice.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckham. Maradona. Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. Well seen.
Aduh.
Saw that coming.
That was well played,
Nice.
well stopped.
Bellingham, very much a player of the moment. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's a key interception.
Oi.
Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ke sana.
Cut out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's good play.
Oh.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Aduh.
Spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Can he get it through? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Caicedo. Tries to play it through, and this is Forlan.
Nggak ada orang yang mau nyambut umpan. Mana yang bisa nggak forma nggak posisi.
They're not going to make any further progress now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Maradona. Floated through.
Yes.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Urawa Reds in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Caceres.
Martin Caceres. Aduh.
Shifted it to the flank.
Yes.
Mbappe.
Urawa Reds have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Van Basten.
Maunya apa nih?
Oh, this is a great position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but
gitu?
he still came out on top.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Has a look and plays it forward. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yuk, pas.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, super fine.
Kemana lu tong? Nice.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Maradona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Aduh.
Now it's Forlan. Raul has found the net here, of course. Oh, well played. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Aduh.
And here's Forlan, and it's Caicedo. Nicely aimed pass. Maradona. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kill the ball. Nah. Kok dia lewatin gitu?
Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham.
Aduh, dikata.
And this is Forlan. Raul. And he's all... And the shot! The message is... And he shoots! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Our Reds really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bopi.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
No.
Oh, it's Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? Euphoria,
Nice.
utopia.
Bopi.
And they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Aduh.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Raul, he's got away.
Malah ke sana
Not the
dia.
most convincing of passes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is good alertness. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Raul. And this is Forlan. And the shot!
Waduh, kena.
And how did he not make it 4?
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Maradona. Gerrard.
Out yang bolanya nih. Tempat untuk bermain jadi.
Beckham.
Aduh.
And the through ball. Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And
No.
that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure
Ada
they will
kotak.
make fine souvenirs.
Sorry. Tiga kali lagi nih bisa nih. Dikit ya. Dikit. Waduh. Menurut header lagi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant.
And the shots!
Oh, nice.
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Borussia Dortmund definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Rower Reds have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Raul. Can he get it through? Face to face with... And the shot! They've scored!
Nice.
2-0 and in next to no time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Aduh.
And now he has two. Big chance! Shapes to shoot! They've done it! That really is quite
Kencang-kencang
fabulous.
sekali main mereka ini.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden...
Bale! The pass has gone astray.
Kiper mudah pasrah itu.
Pinches it off him. There's some great
Aduh,
running on show
panjang
here, but
kakinya.
ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aduh.
Now it's Raul. He's away. It's come to nothing. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught. Goes for a shot.
Aduh, offset lah.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Waduh.
Knocks it into space. Great chance! It's there! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything
Malah
that
digolin.
with a goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Udah akibat
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been a...
There's the shot!
nice.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Akibat salah-salah umpan ini guys.
Got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Aduh.
And now they can spring out of defence. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Tolong saya.
A right smile there.
Kenceng-kenceng main nih.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Oh, smashing! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, that was very necessary. Rower Reds have the chance to go the other way. Saliba wins the duel this time. Well, That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball, and he's in here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Forlan. And that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldinho. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Forlan. Bellingham. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Bale.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Engages and forces him off the ball. That pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Forlan. Ronaldinho. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Waduh.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bayer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Great vision. It's played through for him. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's surging through. The final seconds now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's got away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. The Rower Reds are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And that's the second half started.
Waduh.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Forlan. Jordi Alba. For Nesta. Thuram. And it's Bergomi. Not the most accurate pass. Raul threads one in. And he cuts out the supply. Thuram. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Bellingham. Aduh.
Looking
What
wide.
Nice.
Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Caicedo.
Waduh.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vieira. Now that's a lovely exchange. The Rower Reds can breathe again. Just.
Kaki.
Simply brilliant
Panjang.
defense. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Aduh.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Seperti tidak ada
Interception.
Oi. Seperti tidak ada celah.
Appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for
Nice.
the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Caicedo. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Bale.
Wadah.
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Our Reds really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Kenapa kakinya panjang-panjang semua ya?
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forlan. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header!
Waduh.
Really well taken goal. 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a
shot at goal. Relentless.
Sudah, berhenti dah.
Relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here.
Begitu sekali dia.
Breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think this is top play.
Belum bang, masih 2 bang. Kalah melulu ini di sini.
Wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Raul. And it's Caicedo.
Menang 2 kali dihapus, kalah sekali, kurang 31 poin. Capek men.
That was a fantastic run and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Nah lawannya gak ngotak lagi. Wih. Apa sih?
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Forlan. Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oi.
Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jordi Alba, off he goes!
Mandukan super kilat.
Leicester gathers from the goal kick. It's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Jordi Alba owns beyond the defence.
Aduh.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caicedo. And this is Forlan. Raul. Now it's Forlan.
Kakinya panjang-panjang nih. Udahlah, udah jam. Sudah 2 jam kita bersama
A defeat made even more
Boy,
painful by the way it came to pass.
mana bisa menang begini.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Urawa Reds desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Kurangnya sedikit. 19 main lah. Nggak naik-naik nih bang. Begini aja terus. Oke, besok kita lanjutkan abang-abangku. Yang belum subscribe, bantuan di subscribe dulu. Mana ya? Ada yang ini nih. Salah mencet ya.